Hello and welcome to AirgunWeb.com, your home for honest, real-world airgun reviews and information where we bring you the facts, not fluff. Today we're going to take a look at a heavy hitter from Stoeger Arms. It's their X50 in .25 caliber. Now, does this big ultra magnum Springer hit the mark? Well, you're going to have to keep watching to find out. Let's get started. The Stoeger X50 is a big break barrel airgun. There's no other way to look at it. The action sits in an ambidextrous composite stock that feels pretty solid and doesn't have that hollow sound when fired. The entire rifle with scope weighs a hefty 8, almost 9 pounds. Now the power plant on the X50 is a traditional metal spring. It's a beast that boasts 900 feet per second with alloy pellets. Now we're going to test that out a little bit later in the review. So the rifle comes with front and rear fiber optic sights, with the rear sight fully adjustable for windage and elevation. The long barrel provides a good bit of leverage to make cocking easier than I've experienced with other ultra magnum break barrel airguns. The rifle ships with a 3-9x40 AO duplex scope. It's a mediocre scope at best, and I struggle with the clarity both at 10 and 20 yards even in bright conditions. Now with that said, it held up under the recoil and the included mounts stayed put throughout testing. At the back of the action is the automatic safety. It's activated each time you cock the rifle. The location is convenient for both right and left-handed shooters, and operation quickly becomes second nature. So the trigger on the Stoeger is, well, pretty hard to get along with. The pull weight is just over 4 pounds, which in and of itself is not terrible. But the length of the second stage pull is just too long. It takes a lot of patience and practice to get consistent accuracy. Let's talk performance and accuracy. On paper, the Stoeger X50 in .25 caliber is supposed to shoot up to 900 feet per second with lightweight alloy pellets. Surprisingly, it came closer than I expected, shooting the 14.3 grain Gamma Platinum PBA pellets at 841 feet per second. Now with normal lead pellets, you're supposed to be able to reach up to 750 feet per second. The 19.91 grain H&N Field Target Trophy pellets came in pretty close with an average of 722 feet per second. But it's not about velocity, it's about energy and accuracy, and for that you're going to want to use the 25.4 grain JSB Exact Kings. They shot an average of 661.2 feet per second, generating 24.66 foot-pounds. Now here are my shot groups from 20 yards. The challenge with the X50 is going to be the trigger. You change your hold or your trigger pull and you're going to get a flyer. You'll see what I mean with these groups. If you get it right, then the rifle can be very accurate. So let's take a look at our final summary. My first look at the X50 was a 177 model several years ago. My impression then was that it was way overpowered for that caliber. Now having shot the 25, I can say for a certainty that I was right. In 25 caliber, the X50 brings all that power to bear in a very usable way. It's pretty accurate, provided you can learn the artillery hold and master that really long second stage trigger pull. It's easier to cock than other ultra-magnum break barrel air guns, so you probably won't get worn out shooting the X50. It is mechanically loud, however, registering 103 dB indoors, which may wear out your ears before your muscles. The bundle optic really sort of left me flat. It worked without issue for the review and the mounts never slipped, but the clarity was not what I would want to stick with over the long term. All in all, the Stoeger X50 shot better than I expected it to. You can't expect an ultra-magnum Springer to shoot like a cream puff. It's going to be loud. It's going to require technique to achieve repeatable accuracy. The question is, if you do your part, will the 25 cal X50 respond in kind? The answer is simple, absolutely. I'd like to take a moment to thank Stoeger Arms for providing our review product today and Pyramid Air for sponsoring AirgunWeb in these videos. Please be sure to look at the video description for more information and links to all the products used in this video, along with a special discount code just for AirgunWeb viewers. And when you make your next purchase over at Pyramid Air, please be sure to let them know that Rick sent you their way. When you're looking for honest, real-world airgun reviews, think AirgunWeb, where we tell you the facts, not fluff. I'm Rick Eutsler with AirgunWeb.com. Thanks again for watching.